Hopefully this thing doesn't fall off and shit, bro. What's up, everybody? I know I'm gonna drive this shit to the end, but I'm gonna drive either way just to make sure that, you know, this thing fucking works perfectly. But as of right now, bro, I'm gonna be doing some stuff recently. But anyway, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know why I pressed record. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Quick scoping here. I know my shirt is a bit fucked up, but yeah, guys. So I have a little bit of an update for you guys, just to make sure that everyone is on topic on what's going on, and and everything that's been going on. You know, my health and everything like that, especially my health, basically. But you know, I'm not gonna be making as much as mukbangs as I usually do, but I know I barely post them, but like still, like, you know, I want to cool it down for a bit. And you know, I really want to, you know, just to be better myself, just to go to, because I am going to go to Mexico next month, and you know, I don't know what plans I'm going to be doing and shit like that, but like I said, it's gonna be different on the way it is over there. I went last year. I went to a party last year, and it was fucking good. I got drunk last year. I don't even remember what day it was or what happened after that. I don't even remember. It was such a... I drank so much shit at that party. I was just like fucking like lay down shit like that, bro. But yeah, I mean, I honestly just gonna do a little bit of mukbangs. Maybe I'll do it like once a month, maybe, but I don't know. I haven't, because the last mukbang I did was like a week ago, and then before that, I think it was when was it? I think it was, when was it, like, well, it's not really fast food, but I do like a little bit of like short snack and stuff like that, like snacks like chips and bread and stuff like that, but doesn't really matter, basically. But yeah, what else was I was gonna say? Basically, you know, nothing's been going on with my life, basically. I just want to tell you guys, like, this specifically. I did went to, well, you know, we were gonna go to Disneyland later this year. We were supposed to go like 2 months ago, back in April, but we didn't go because it was pretty much too late at that point. They told me just to go by the end of April. They told me like a week advanced, and then I didn't have enough time to put PTO. I didn't have time to put all that shit, and I was like, you know, I don't have time to put that, so like there's no point of me just like going there and stuff like that. If I just call off and be like, hey, you know, I'm sick and just go to Disneyland, but it's not gonna work like that anyway. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go to Disneyland later this year. We have a lot of stuff going on in 2025. So we did go to Las Vegas for like 3 days. That was pretty fun. I like Las Vegas. That was probably pretty much a great trip that I went. Even though I didn't want my parents with, I shouldn't have, because, you know, they were working and stuff like that. I really wanted my mom and dad to go, because the last time they went to Vegas was like almost 2 decades ago, and that's why, you know, I really wanted my parents to go. But maybe next time, maybe next year. But so we went to Las Vegas. So we're gonna go to Mexico, and then we're gonna go to Disneyland, and after that, I don't know where we're gonna go next. But it's a packed year. I think it's more packed than last year. Last year, we didn't do that much. We just went to Mexico. Yeah, nothing. We didn't do nothing. We only did like some shit. But yeah. So pretty much that's just the way it is, basically, here in the life of me, and that's pretty much how it goes. But you know, for pretty much everything, like, you know, there's a bunch of stuff that, you know, it's just like a lot of stuff that I've been doing, and, you know, shit like that, and I might not be 100% Like, sometimes I'm lazy, bro. Sometimes I don't upload videos. Sometimes I just slack off. Sometimes I don't do some shit, and you know, that's on me. I know it's not your guys' fault. You know, I gained, you know, so many subscribers on this channel, and I really want to entertain you guys with, if you guys enjoy some mukbangs or some gameplay or anything like that, any content, like, I would generally 100% do that, because I'm a type of person not to do any mukbangs, but I can just do like any other type of content like vlogging and stuff like that. But you know, it's just pretty much, you know, how it is basically. But other than that, you know, I'm just like some type of like guy that I just do everything. Well, not everything, I'm pretty lazy, but you know, like I said, you know, I don't have time to make content. But like but this is just a hobby that I'm gonna be making, because I don't make money off this. But again, it's not really about the money. I don't really care about the money. Money is just like an irrelevant thing to do, an irrelevant thing to just talk about. Like, you know, I know I'm yapping, but like, you know, if I want this to be my job, then, you know, I would just work hard and make content every single day. You know, that's a really hard part. It's difficult, but you know, just going to work, and then maybe I'm going to school next fall. Maybe, if that's a possibility. I'm not too sure. Basically, that's just how it is. But like I said, guys, you know, I would do any type of content as long as you guys recommend me what to do. And if not, then, you know, that's fine. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. Just gonna upload this video. Yeah. More content coming soon. See you guys.